You know what today is? If I'm warming up like this, it's leg day. We have two special guests. They're not here yet because I think they're scared. I'll introduce them maybe when they come, but their names are Shane and Holly. They own a...
3 special guests.
Oh, 4 special guests. We have Shane and Holly. And then we have a Rob Bailey.
We got Kaya P.
Kai peed on the floor. I don't know what's wrong with her.
Putting her down.
She's scared for legs.
She's scared for leg day. And yeah, I'm just warming up my hips. So I know you guys have been asking for like weird warm-ups and stuff. So we already did some quad stretch, ham stretch. But my freaking hips are so tight. So there they are. I was saying that you weren't gonna show up because you were gonna be scared because it's leg day.
No, we're hoping it's gonna be bad.
Yeah, so this is Shane and Holly, wherever she's at, and they are contest winners, and they also own their own business called Small Seed, which are vegan bars that you've probably seen us post about all the time, and they're so good. I don't think she's coming, is she?
She's bailing.
You have anything to say about your Small Seed bars?
Oh no, she's way better.
Oh.
But they're delicious.
They are delicious, and they are vegan on purpose. On purpose.
Not conveniently.
Not conveniently. They're vegan on purpose, and they're delicious. And today's leg day because I leave tomorrow. I'm going to Mexico. And I always train legs the day before I leave so that maybe I might not have to train them when I'm there. But yeah, we'll see. I won't kill them. It's gonna be quick, easy, painless, lightweight, lots of volume.
I feel like you're lying.
Yeah, it's gonna be lightweight, trust me. So we're getting those little stretches in here. So I've been recently finding out that my hips are tighter than, I was gonna say something really bad about like a and I held back, but I ended up and said it anyway, but you get what I mean. That's gonna get really weird. So we're just,
This is direct to YouTube too.
yeah. Send it to the tube, my friends. Get a little ham stretch, quad stretch. Then I'm going into like a 90, 90. Keep your feet like pointed. So, and then we're gonna do a couple from the front. Couple turns. Maybe
I don't think I'm not flexible.
Oh yeah, I just found out I'm not flexible at all.
Really?
It just happened. I thought I used to be, but everything is very, very tight. Yeah, there you go, this side. Show you one more then. Oh God! First one always hurts the most. Doot,
There's none of that.
doot. No?
I mean, this is pretty good.
Okay, well
I
most,
feel it in my glutes a lot.
yeah,
Yeah,
hips.
it's tight.
Yeah. Hips. There you go, this way.
I see your secret. This is your chest pump before legs.
Yeah, you know it. Foot up. Foot's up, face forward. When you come and you turn, you're gonna try it. Before I was like this, so I can actually kind of touch. You can just try to touch your foot down and then back. Do like 10 reps. Get 'em. If you're new to the DLB Daily, I always squat with knee sleeves. It is not a bad thing. I also wear belts, and safety is like huge important to me, especially now. Taking care of my body, health stuff. Like I'm getting to the point where like, you know what? I'm not 20 years old anymore. I'm not actually invincible like I thought I was. So injuries, I don't want to get injured. Today is going to be legs. I'm going to try to keep it pretty basic. anything that we do superset, like obviously I have the privilege to have my own gym. It's amazing. I even remember, like, I've trained at public gyms and I've somehow always been able to superset. Maybe because I'm a slight bully, you know, I like eye things up and I'll like put stuff on it and claim it as mine. You can do that. You can also, if you see anything and you're at a public gym and you can't set them together, it is not the end of the world. Just do one of them at a time. I just do it because one, it saves time, and time is precious to me, so I'd like to get in and get out as fast as possible. So that's like the main reason why I superset, but I also like that you'll get a better pump and you don't also have to go as heavy with things. So pre-exhausting on like a leg extension before you get to a leg press, I'd rather do that so I don't have to like put as much weight on the leg press. Also saves you time, stripping all that weight off. So mostly a time saver, but I like it for the pump reasons and not having to go as heavy. So I'm almost getting started. I think I talked a lot already. This is going to probably be a long video. I'll try not to talk too much. Anywho, let's go.
Darwin and my father wake up before the sun to start my process. I'm addicted and obsessed with the process.
Oh, Kaya.
10 years running. I stay hungry while you're eating. I don't have an off season.
Here we go.
When I shoot a shot, turn my back and let it drop. Nothing's gonna stop me like a rocket to the top.
So we're going moderate. I don't want you going light. So we're gonna go 5 sets of 10, and then we're doing a ton of warm-up sets till we find like, okay, what's the weight that I can do? The first one you should be able to get 10, and then the next one like should start getting a lot harder where you're like 8 to 10. So I want you to try to bump up. I'm gonna count my first working set at like 185, and then we'll go from there. So 5 sets of 10, heavy as you possibly can for those 10 reps. Coming for the number one spot.
Time slows down, the faster I move. The more risk I take, the more it feels like I can't lose. That's my truth, that's what keeps me up. From the basement to the roof, when it's built from different stuff. I'm out the gate, I'm 2 tons. Tunnel vision, I go get 'em. Attitude like a black rhino, I'm building my momentum. I got a one-track mind, great by design. My passion is blind, better move to the side. Trains can't stop. Yeah, I could ready or not. Turn the moonlight and still not. Coming for the number one spot.
Cardio. Woo!
Cannot be stopped. I'm here to win. Won't play safe. Out the gate, I only have one pace. Here to win.
Is that 10?
Won't play safe.
Oh, 11! Oops, I can't count. Woo! We're moving up.
I'm at home in adversity. Temperance with time. Stand up. Don't live blind. See who runs by your side. Who pushes you and who falls behind.
Good. Here we go. 3. Come on. Two more times. One more. Let's fucking go.
Guys, we're changing the rep scheme. We're doing sets of 5 now. I was gonna do 5 sets of 10, but you know what?
10 sets of 5.
We're doing.
I'm just kidding.
We're gonna do 5 sets of 5. The old 5 for 5, because I felt good. So we're changing it up. Let's go. Easy. Yep. 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 Yeah, you got 10. 5 for everyone else, 10 for him. Let's go. Yep. Nice. Here we go. Woo. Don't be afraid that sometimes on your last set, if you need to go down, go down. So I want good quality reps. So going down by my math is 10. My math is 35.
We're so over the top.
10 pounds. Just 10 pounds. Just a little bit. Just so my reps are a little bit better.
We use that. Man, they actually have him. Like he's just so. Come on now.
Drive. 5.
One more.
Come on now, little Dana. Come on.
Oh! Whew. Woo! I know it's not a lot, but I'm excited. So today's leg day, we are doing full legs. So we're hitting quads, hams, glutes, it all. So next up, because I know if you guys have been following, we usually separate quad day, ham day, because there's so many great quad exercises and I feel like I can't fit them in. And we won't be able to fit them in all today, but guess what? We'll have legs again and it will be another full leg day. So we are supersetting again. If you are not able to superset at your gym, completely understand. Just start with the hamstring curls, do your 4 sets there, and then go to the vertical leg press. If you don't have a vertical leg press, you may do them on a Smith machine. Practice unracking and re-racking. Go to the video library. I do perform them on there so you can kind of see what they look like. And if you don't feel comfortable doing them, you can also go to a leg press. So if you're going to a public gym, everyone has a leg press. So if you want to hit more hams, since we're pre-exhausting with hamstring curls, you're going to go to the leg press, feet high. They don't have to be wide. You can pick your stance. Our stance, at least for me, what I'm doing on the vertical, I'm actually going close. And then when we get to it, you'll watch, I let my knees go outside my body. So they'll come down straight and slightly go out and then back up. It hits my outer glutes a lot more that way. So hamstring curls, vertical leg press. I do higher reps on any kind of presses. Again, everyone can put on thousands of plates on a leg press and hit out a couple reps. But we're gonna be doing 15 to 20 reps on the vertical leg press. So heavy as you possibly can for 15 to 20 reps. And then again, we're also gonna do 12 to 15 leg curls. Can't think of words. Here we go. Woo!
something real. Feel it if you feel it. You will not forget my fucking name. We all have choices. Discipline or poison. I push past the voices and said I fight for men. When the sun goes down and we're all drowned, never found in that city. Tell me, I will never fucking fail me. I will not fail me. I will never fucking fail me. I have no surrender.
We have all the flavors. Woo! Halfway in, could use some energy. Next, so we're gonna got our squats, which are our big compound movement, hit our hamstrings and a little bit of glutes. Now we're gonna move on to our quads. So we're doing extensions with my good old favorite goblet squat. So we're gonna do a dumbbell. You're gonna do dumbbell, kettlebell, barbell if you want. I'm just gonna do a dumbbell and we're going to raise on our heels. So if you're doing hamstrings, usually I'll say put something in front of your toes. For quad emphasis, we're gonna have plates. You obviously, unless you have this wonderful Prime plate, thank you Prime, we love these things. Obviously not every gym has them, so just stick like little 5-pound plates underneath your heels. I do a close stance, feet slightly pointed out, somewhat like a frog squat. So feet out, hold dumbbell here. Sorry, I'm so out of breath. And we're coming down and then back out. Again, anytime I squat, I kind of push my knees out, so that you can get a little bit further depth instead of keeping them straight. If you want to keep them straight, if you want to work more of that outer sweep, feet straight and then come down. That's going to hit more of the outside. I'm kind of just going ever so slightly pointed out. However you do it, does not matter. The key thing here is we're going to have weight in front of us, which is going to direct more of that power coming from our quads. Rep range, kind of similar to what we just did, something like a 12 to 15, and then somewhere again around a 15 range for the goblet squat. So you're going as heavy as you possibly can for that rep range. Let's go. Bum, 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 bum. about any kind of front squat somewhere where the weight's in front of you. It's so much of a good core, and I don't mean just your stomach. Your core is everything in your midsection, which that includes your back. So if you're feeling it in your back, that means you're kind of rounding a little bit. I need you to get your chest up because you'll end up and start slouching over. But that's why this exercise is so good. It's hitting the quads, but it's also just great for stabilizing all those core muscles of your stomach and your back and your hips. So that's why we're doing it. Finishing this amazing workout out. So I feel like this has been like super like basic-ish workout, but this is like a typical bodybuilder's workout. But the reason these movements are typical and basic and people do them is because they work and they're good. So we're finishing out with a quick little tri-set. We're gonna do three to four sets, going with look at that little entry of music right now. We're gonna come on over here to stiff-legged dead. I'm actually gonna go through each movement with you individually. So I don't know what it is with the landmine stiff-legged dead. You've probably seen it so much in all my workouts because I think it's because this one, like, it kind of goes backwards with you. So it like almost comes like in between you, and then when you come up, it like comes out. I just like the movement. So we're doing from here. I use both hands. You can clasp, come up, knees slightly bent, let your butt come back. I go pretty much all the way down till it touches. Squeeze your butt on the way up to get up. So come down, squeeze up. Keep your back nice and flat. You don't want to be looking up the whole time. You also don't want to be looking down. Always keep your neck in that neutral position. So wherever your back is, you don't want to kink your neck or kink down. So keep it in that neutral position. So it just should stay. So it's facing down, and then you kind of face the wall. Don't move it. Go. We'll stick to that like higher rep range, anywhere from like 10 to 15, like a 12 to 15. We're then going to go to my other favorite glute exercise. And the reason it's my favorite is you got to do it correctly. So I'm going to do it without the band first. If you have never done it with a band, or if this is a newer exercise, do it without the band first. We're just going to add resistance. So the big key thing here is, everyone tells you never, 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 never round your back. Here, I'm telling you, please round your back. You're going to keep your head lower than your hips the whole time. Placement of this should be pretty perfect for me. It should be, your hips should actually be off. If you're down here and it's like on your stomach, it's going to be more of a lower back exercise. So you want your hips off of it just should be on your quads. So hips all the way off, so you might have to move it down. Feet are actually slightly pointed out. And then when you come down, I like to put my hands, we're gonna round. And when we come up, you're gonna stay rounded. I want you to keep your head below your hips. When you're up here, I've now transitioned that into a low back exercise, which is not bad, but we wanna just kind of target our hamstrings and glutes right now. So you're gonna stay kind of rounded over. Relax your butt here. When you wanna come up, you're gonna squeeze your butt together. So you can even practice doing that. Every time I squeeze, you can see my back wants to go up. So practice a couple of those, and then you can go into it. Squeeze, keep your head down. This way, my lower back's not working. It's all hamstrings and glutes. So squeeze and keep your head down. If you're more advanced and you want to add a little resistance, we're going to do resistance first. I just put it up over my head, back around behind my shoulders, and you want to do the same thing and try to keep your head down the whole time. This just adds a little extra tension at the top. You'll go basically to failure there, maybe 10 to 12, take it off, and then keep repping. So those we'll say both just to failure. Just keep going until your butt can't go anymore. Last but not least, just to really get the last bit of our glutes. This is probably a guy's favorite exercise, at least to watch a girl do it. So we're gonna do just a glute bridge. And then every glute bridge, you're gonna do 3 pulses. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, back down, up, 1, 2, 3. So you're hitting that outside of your butt. Down, up, 1, 2, 3. So up, 1, 2, 3, and down, that's 1 rep. So we'll do like 10 to 12 reps of that. So 10 times 3, like 30 like pulses basically. So let's start with 3 rounds. If you want to do another one, hell yeah, go do another one. So 3 rounds, anywhere between 10 to 15. So we'll do like 12 to 15, fail to fail, and then 10 to 12. Let's work those glutes. Oh, this is nice and light. Oh yeah. Yeah, well that feels good. Feels good, but not good. Lock me down.
DJ Slack.
Oh my god, my butt's on fire right now. Oh my god. You'll notice that's not like a huge movement. The range of motion is actually really short, but it's very effective. Oh, what am I doing? 10 to 12 is a lot. My butt. Oh, you just keep going until you can't go. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. All those girls that are doing like 3, I always say like, you don't need to do a lot of weight.
Oh my god.
Like, I hate when everyone's on like the hip thrusters.
400
got like
pounds.
325 pounds. It's like, I don't need to do that much. I literally,
I do the
I
bar
do
and I'm
a
like,
band
yeah.
and my butt is on fire. You don't always have to overload it. I like to overload stuff, and it's good to throw some heavy movements in there. But you know what? Just your body weight and a little band goes a long way, especially if you do correct form. So if you see like how small of a movement that is, but that's all glutes. If she went up any higher, cool, like you'll get some lower back into it, but like such a small strict movement, it'll wreck you. 8, 9. Ooh. Last one, just hold it. Shit. Ooh. Now my butt. Basically my outer butt. Ow. Trying to do one more round. So, workout is done. Shane and Holly survived, and now we're gonna do a little post-workout. I'm gonna go. Which one do you want?
I want cookie dough.
Okay,
That's my
cookie
favorite.
dough. He's doing cookie dough.
You two are gonna fight over the
I'm
chocolate.
gonna do.
I know you're gonna do that one.
I'm
so
gonna
do
do-
brownie.
But there's also secret ones that we're gonna try later. So, if you're interested,
And Kai's
these-
gonna have this.
yeah, if you're interested, go check out Small Seed. These are the best vegan bars on the market. You can
Aw.
quote me on that
Thanks, Dana.
from DLB. So thank you guys for coming, and thank you guys for watching.
Thank you.
Hopefully you enjoyed the workout. Well-rounded, full leg day coming at you. Thanks, guys.
Lock it down! Lock it down!